Hello, everybody. What we don't know is that I did go to the mother of my kids' house, to her apartment, to go see my son Casey, who I love more than life, and my daughter Taylor, too. Now, I experienced trouble the whole time I spent that whole week. My father did drop me off to Dina's, and that whole week, she sabotaged every day by arguing, being rude, negative, and very cocky. Well, Dina, what we want you to know is you, Julie Lamb, Thomas, I did not that long ago, around August, receive death threats on my safety and well being. You didn't get away with that. It did not go unnoticed. In fact, I'm waiting on my father to pick me up while I stay at my mother's right now. I'm sure it does look different where I'm at. That's because I am at my mother's. And, Dina and everybody, I'm going to let you know, your friends, Dina, they're in a lot of hot water. They are in trouble, after all. We are going to the police station to see what we can do. And that would be in Geneva. I followed the instructions of the officers last night. There was about 10 of them. I had to tell them my last name, and only that is what spared me, where they would listen. I had to have an officer look at him and say, "Do I need to take your badge number?" Yeah, it was crazy. Well, he finally seen the light of day. I should have never had to go through this. The downstairs neighbor of Dina's was sitting there saying she was going to call the police if I wasn't gone by Friday anyways, herself. So they had planned to call the police on me, and it was planned. I thank you if you're the Cleveland police that did meet me and did call me, Barry. I appreciate that. It was about 10 officers. And what I'm going to say about that is whenever you have 10 officers come to your home like that, for me, with my last name given being Gabbard, you did just draw the wrong kind of attention to your home. So what I'm going to say is that downstairs neighbor of Dina's, you are being watched by narcotics. And you know what, Julie Lamb? Yeah, we are going to get your address. We are stopping by Bucyrus, me and my dad. And I'm going to make them. And I'm going to get that address to where there's a bonfire with marijuana and people using Cleveland, Ohio cell phones to make me death threats. Come August. We did have a good Christmas here at the Gabbard family. We did have a good Christmas, after I see my mom. It is only now I just wait on my dad. He's my transportation back to Geneva. I don't have my keys, so he's going to have to get them for me. A lot happened, man. I tried to give Casey my PS4 tied with me there. She just would not have it. Her relationship status is single, and I think we know why, considering she did deliberately move her rooms around to where she could be by the door to the hallway. Yeah, something isn't right. And we at Blaze Money Team did blow your shit apart, me and Lamar. We do thank everybody that supports us and rides with us. We did have a good Christmas. And after I left, I did experience my peace, my joy. No, that cannot ever be robbed from me. And Dina did look at my son on December 24th and say, "I don't love you. I don't want you here." Much like she told me. And I'm telling you, since when in America is it okay to look at your little boy and tell him that? Casey, my boy, my little kid, he doesn't like Dina. And I do not for 1 second blame him. And I'm going to say this. He wants emancipated at 15. Hell, earlier than that if he can. Casey, we will get you emancipated. And Taylor, we will be fighting for you in court. No, I'm not a bad man. I do love my kids more than life. Did you know that? Well, you do now. Why? Because Barry Gabbard just told you. And no, Dina, it's not about stopping you. You said I won't stop you. If I want to, I can stop you to a complete abrupt halt. Skirt! To a screeching halt. No, if I want to stop you, I will. And I have stopped your friends, Julie Lamb, and I have stopped Thomas. You know, it doesn't matter if he tries to play like he's on the moon. You know, when you commit conspiracy to commit murder in your backyard around a campfire, you could be subpoenaed from the moon, Mars, Jupiter. You're not safe anywhere because you do have to, in fact, come back and answer for the charges. We do thank everybody that supports us. And no, I'm not having a bad day, despite all this. In fact, I'm having a good day waiting to go back to Geneva, to my apartment. I pay $400 for a month. It's like a condo. I am going to be making plans to find another apartment, but I would like to be closer in Cleveland to my kids. But I tell you now, the mother of my kids, she has major head issues. And, you know, you never look at your little boy and say, after the school semester, your father can keep you. He can take you. No, the law told me it doesn't work that way. I actually have to fight for custody, so no, I'm not falling for that. Dina, we will be fighting for these kids after all. I do thank my supporters. You know why? Because Blaze Money Team has the brightest and the best. We figured out this secret from the crowd of all places. You know, we are geniuses here at Blaze Money Team after all. We did have a good Christmas, and we look very forward to spending our New Year's with our family, our friends, and our supporters. We here at the Gabbard family hope you did have a very good Christmas. And I noticed Tulsi had a good Christmas too. That's cool. That's what's up. The Gabbard family, all of us, we are going to have good holidays, peace, joy, and nobody will take that from us. We do thank our supporters. We thank you for watching and hope you had a very good time watching this. Your friend, Barry, from the Gabbard family.